is your First Alert 5 weather with Sam Schreier.
6:14 on your Labor Day Monday, and we're settling into what will be an amazing night. It's going to be cool. The breeze will help it feel a little nicer out there. The sunset should be pretty good because we've got that cloud cover to give us a little color in the sky. But it was record-setting heat today. It's still 91 in Colorado Springs. The new record in town is 96, and Pueblo got to 102. So the place to be was Woodland Park, still in the 80s, feeling fantastic as the sun sets out over the mountains. We've got 100 in Pueblo, so we've come down 2 whopping degrees from your official high today. Still not too bad to get out and get some state fair action going. You just want a little water as you're going on through, and the sun is looking good over towards Trinidad out in front of Fisher's Peak with 89 degrees. Settling on in. In the temperatures, we've got 100 from Pueblo out east. La Junta is still hanging on to that 100, but Lamar came down about 4 degrees from the last hour when we were on at 5. 91 in Springfield. Mainly 80s in the mountains. It is a little cooler in Westcliff at 76. Jetstream, we are just trapped under a classic setup for huge heat. High pressure spitting that warm air out of the desert southwest, piles it into Colorado. But the good news is tomorrow, a change is on the way. A low pressure system drops and drags a cold front right into Colorado, but that front will bring a lot of wind. So on your way to work Tuesday morning, if you're going to work between 6 to 8, which a ton of people do, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. This thing is going to come out of the north, and look at the wind gusts in the Pikes Peak region first. It goes north to south by about 8. We've got that wind coming off Monument Hill through the Springs, gusting between 25 to 35 miles per hour. Now, it's probably going to be a lot windier out east away from the mountains more. So Pueblo into the plains, see these green contours? Those are winds that are probably blowing between 35 to 45 miles per hour. So our model does put one of those gusts in Pueblo at about 10 a.m. tomorrow, and eventually that really strong wind will make it down towards Trinidad, Los Animas County, Baca County. But I do think what the model showing here, some of the strongest wind will be along and north of Highway 50. Again, 35 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts. And this might generate some thunderstorms, but the newer change in the modeling from yesterday, from this morning, is that dry air seems to be feeding in with that cool air. So from noon to 2 o'clock, you have nothing to worry about. You can just enjoy the cooler air. Now by 4, we start to see just a few showers and thunderstorms out to the mountains. And by then 5 to 6, maybe a couple storms try to show up, more than anything in the Pikes Peak region. And it wouldn't surprise me if perhaps a little storm or two stays over the southern mountains. But again, our new modeling is not really doing much with storm action. So you got areas like Woodland Park we gave a very small chance of rain for, but it's a very small one. So Colorado Springs, tomorrow, just going to call it windy. I do think Wednesday we could be seeing a little bit of rain. It's not a solid chance, but it's there. I think we're hot on Thursday, and then we do bring some cooler air and rain back by the weekend, Friday through Sunday, and possibly out towards next Monday. Pueblo, going to get you some heat relief. It's still going to be hot tomorrow, but 90 is not 102, right? Then 80s Friday, Saturday, Sunday with some daily storm chances. Canyon City, here's what we're seeing. 80s turn to 90s, and then as we get to Friday through Saturday and Sunday, we'll get you back a little bit with some rain chances. Finally, Woodland Park, seeing 70s and 80s, and then we get a little cooler this weekend with some more rain. Let's do traffic. Oh, it's me. That's right. Different shift. Different show. We've got traffic that's going to be showing 1 or 2 slowdowns downtown, basically just outside of downtown on Nevada going southbound, but that's all. Everything else is moving just fine. Expanding out across the region. Looks like we might have a little crash there just south of Wide Field, right around Fountain on I-25. Things are moving through that stretch of road, but it's a little bit stop and go. And then up to Denver, coming home, going to Denver. Got nothing wrong. Allison?